And then they came inside and they started shooting everyone inside.
Hi, what's up? I'm from Jamaica. Greetings from Jamaica. So before I go into this reaction, I want to say, all right, I want to say thank you all so much for the impactful love. I want to say thank you all so much for the likes, the comments. Everything is just so genuine. Everything is just so realistic. And you all know, some of you all people, not some, everyone of you all who like my video, who have subscribed to my page, who have shared my content to many of your friends. I want to say thank you so much. It was a pleasure to see you all on my page showing such deep love. And every comment that I've received, it is such an heartwarming comment. I could not even respond to everyone, but I've tried. I think I responded to everyone. Yeah, I've responded to everyone that I can. So if you all drop a comment and you all didn't get a response, then I'll check it out soon to respond. But thank you so much for the immense love. And the thing is, I love you all so much. You guys are such incredible beings. Everything is just a complete package. And Yuval, Raphael, she's a very phenomenal person. And I love her so much. I love you all so much. I love every individual that is from Israel so much. Big up to all my Israelites. So we're going to react to Yuval Raphael's story that took place, back in 2023 on October 7th. I've seen some comment where the comment is saying that, she has hidden under some dead bodies because she's trying to protect herself from the massacre. And that was a tragic thing. You have to give God thanks that she's alive and well. And, with this being said, let's all watch the story together.
Hello, my name is Yuval Raphael. I'm a 23-year-old. I was at the Nova Music Festival with 4 other of my friends. We were 5 in total. In Hebrew, we say we were in orot, like we were in lights. We were very excited. One of my friends waited for that party for like 6 months. It's a very, very big production. We went to the Kanta, to our resting place. And that's when everything started. And I remember looking immediately at my phone and I saw 40 updates, 40 notifications of red alerts. I was pretty calm about it because before October 7th, I was positioned in the army. I was the one that allows Palestinians in for work. There's a lot of Palestinian employees that have authorization to go inside Israel and work and then go back. So still, I was very, very calm. Like I was a pretty calm person. So when I saw all of that, I was like, let's just stay. Like, we're on the Gaza Strip. This is something that happens here. But then after a few minutes, everyone started screaming like, you have to evacuate, this party is done. So we took all of our stuff, we took the tent and everything, and we just ran to the car. And that's when I saw all the missiles. There was a lot of people trying to get out, so there was a line of cars. We took a left and started driving. The idea was to go to Bal's house, which is 15 minutes away from where the party was. And
guys, okay, so I'm 27 years of age. She's way younger. She could have been my younger sister, right? And to represent something that you love, to represent something that you all cherish so much. You love your job, and your job is your number one priority. And you're there having a wonderful day at work, and you receive some notification that red alert, you should be aware of what should be taking place or what will take place, right? And you get an instant emergency call saying you should evacuate, you should make a quick move, you should exit the area. Bro, that is going to be so terrifying to witness. that will be so terrifying to withstand. All right, and to listen to her story, I can tell that she's very, 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 very sad. You know, to experience such a tragical thing, no one on earth should not be facing anything at all that is hard, bro. But we are humans, and we all face times that it is going to be very difficult. But at the end of the day, we will come out on top, because every test, there's also a testimony. And you know, with things like this, bro, we all should give God thanks for life, man. Trust me.
Kibbutz Oranel. When we connected to the 232 road, we started seeing cars going around, like going back to where the party is. And we couldn't understand what was going on. So we asked someone to stop the car. He opened the window and we asked him what is going on. And they were saying that there is probably a terrorist on the road shooting cars. Obviously, we were not taking any chances. And Adar, the one driving the car, she remembered we saw 2 bomb shelters on both sides of the roads. She decided she wanted to go inside the bomb shelter. So we turned around, we parked the car. There were tons of people there. Outside the bomb shelter, inside the bomb shelter. When we went inside, I was constantly with my dad on the phone. And that's when we started hearing gunshots outside. And a lot of the people inside the bomb shelter, they started screaming, "It's the military, it's the military, it's fine." So I'm telling my dad, the military is here, they're handling the situation, it's fine. And then a few minutes later, they started screaming, "We have a wounded person outside." And I just deliver everything to my dad back to the phone. Like, that's when the terrorists found us. They went inside the bomb shelter. First of all, they shot everyone that was in the pathway. And then they came inside and they started shooting everyone inside.
Wow. Guys, I do not understand. Why are people so cruel? Why are people messing with other people's innocence? What is the reason for this? Why is this so disgusted by those terrorists? Why are they going around doing that? Is it something fun? Is it something that you will win something off? Is it something that you will make a big achievement in life, that you accomplished something? Why? Bro, that's not fair, bro. That's totally not fair. Too much innocent lives are being taken out so easily. People are dying like crazy, bro. And you know, with everyone that is here, right, we all should give thanks, because you know, it could have been worse. You know, it could have been a scenario where, you know, someone lost arm or leg. But you know, I'm happy that Yuval can come out and tell the story of what went down, you know, because a dead guy, a dead woman can't tell a tale, bro. And I've learned that so much times.
I dropped my phone, and then what I remember is the pace of the gunshots. It was not like, it was boom, 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 boom. And then the shooting stopped, and because we were on the road, we could hear them going out, slamming the car door, and driving away. And so I looked to my friends, they were alive. And then I looked to my left to the girl that was holding my hand. She was lifeless and she was dead. Like her head was like this on my shoulder. I remembered my leg really hurting, and then I looked to my leg and I had this dead body all over my leg. We were around 50 people. After the first shooting, I called my dad to tell him I'm alive, and I was like, Dad, there is dead people. You have to call the police. You have to tell them to get to us. Like, he's processing the whole thing during the conversation.
איפה את?
או תשלח משטרה לפה. אבא, יש מלא מתים, תשלח משטרה לפה.
אני שולח. מתים?
אבא, בבקשה, תשלח משטרה לפה.
אני שולח עכשיו. ממי, תהיי רגועה, תהיי רגועה. תשארי איתי על הקו, אל תנתקי ממני את הקו, טוב? תהיי בשקט.
And then there is like a switch that happens to him. He goes like, play dead. Play dead, just play dead, just hang up the phone with me, just play dead.
יובלי, רגע, ויש שם מחבלים עדיין?
מסתובבים, אבא, תשלחו ניידות.
תהיי מתה. יובלי, תהיי מתה. תהיי מתה. תנתקי את הטלפון ממני, תהיי מתה.
You know, one of the saddest thing in life is that, you know, you're there alive and you're transporting someone, you and a friend or a family member, transported to somewhere different. And, you know, that person died while you're making that transport, right? With so much blood, with so much, you know, tragic things, right? It's gonna be so traumatizing. She's gonna be in shock. She's gonna be like paranoid. She's gonna be like not focused because her friend died. So much people around her died of bullets. You know, bro, it is too sad, you know, to witness all of this at once. An average person who never yet experienced all these tragic things experience this. You know how that person felt within him or herself? Bro, people are cruel, man. People are cruel.
Bye.
I hung up the phone. I told everyone that was in the bomb shelter that every single time that we hear them coming, we have to play dead. Even the ones who got gunshots, they came back inside, they shot again. Every time that they went out, I took my phone and I started calling the police constantly. And they were like, send me your location. And it was very bad signal inside the bomb shelters. After constantly calling the police for 4 hours and them constantly coming inside the bomb shelters, shooting more and more people, I had kind of like a breaking point. My leg felt like it was gonna explode. It was so hot inside. I remember the last conversation with one of the people that answers the phone from the police. And he told me again, there is a unit coming to you. That's where I snapped, telling him, but that's not true. No one is coming. No one is coming. It's been 4 freaking hours. Why is no one coming here? You're leaving us. Next time, maybe I won't be able to call you. Like, they keep killing people and we can't go out. And he's like, don't go out. Don't go out of the bomb shelter. When is someone coming? And I was just tired. I was so tired. I didn't want to call them anymore. I didn't want to talk to anyone. And I started asking myself, like, when is this going to end? Is this going to end? Am I going to die? And my leg was like the hardest part of everything. Like, I could feel my bones in this part starting to crack. And I remember at that point, I was done.
אבוש, אני עוד חיה, יש לי גופה ומלא רגליים שנשענות לי על הרגל כבר על 4 שעות. אני חושבת שהצטרכו לקרות לי אותם לחזור. אבל למה הם לא באים? למה אף אחד לא בא? למה?
The next time they come, I don't bend down. Like, I stay up, and obviously they're gonna shoot me and put a bullet in me, and that's it. And that, in a very weird way, calmed me down. Like, I knew when it's going to end. Like, I didn't know when the next time they're going to come, but I knew that the next time it's done. Like, I don't feel this pain anymore. I'm not in this situation anymore. I'm done. So, because that calmed me down, I did find the strength the next time they came to fight more and to hide again. Like, I didn't want my life to end there.
Hey, I've seen some things happen all my years on earth, right? 27 years on earth, I've seen some things happen, right? And the tragic thing about that is no one survived. No one survived, right? There was an incident way back while I was younger, in a year called Kingston. Bro, it was a massacre, bro. It was crazy in Jamaica. I think y'all should know Christopher Dodoskoke. He was the one that pulled off that, terrorist attack. Right? And to see this woman coming out to disclose her story of what went down, I have to say, thank God that she made it. Thank God that, she's here to talk and to tell what went down, because if she died, right, there would be no one to come out and to talk how tragic this was. And Yuval, keep on praying, asking God to protect you and keep you, because you are a living testimony to, everything that went down. And I do love that. I do love that, when God has something in store for you, your life, it doesn't matter what you're going through, your life is very important, right? So it would not take you before your purpose. Your purpose has to be fulfilled first before it takes your purpose.
So, after a few hours, at one point they started throwing grenades inside. The feeling that I remember is that when there was shootings, my heart was racing. But the first time I heard a grenade, I felt like my heart stopped. Like the bombing was so strong that I felt like a few people that were inside the bomb shelters with us is the Sassy family. Avi Sassy, he jumped on the first grenade. I remember also at one point, every time after they started throwing grenades, every time I opened my eyes, I could see like there's less and less people. And I didn't understand what that was. I didn't think about it at that time. But now, like, it was because people exploded. And then, because a lot of us had our phones, I remember someone saying something about the internet is saying that the military is now handling the situation. That's when they started coming less frequently. So at that point I started like looking for my phone. I remember like twisting a little bit to this side and I could see my phone on the back of the dead body or something, somewhere between around this area. And I found it and I picked it up and I called my dad. He told me on the phone, I found a rescuer. Like, I found someone that will pick you up. He is with a unit, he is looking for his daughter, which is also there. Talk to him, send him your location, and then he'll come get you. And then I told that to my friends. I called him. He asked me to count the survivors inside, like how many survivors there is inside. He said he was gonna be there in half an hour. And then it hasn't been half an hour, but someone started screaming like, is there anyone here that needs rescue? Anyone here that needs rescue? And I remember like really panicking because I imagined the way we're gonna be rescued so many times, and not for 1 second I thought like one person is gonna scream outside, does anyone needs rescue? And then all of the other people that were with me in the bomb shelter, they started screaming, yes, we need rescue, we need rescue, we need rescue. And I remember looking at Bar, my friend, and she's like, we're not getting out, we're not getting out. Also, my dad told her on the phone there is a lot of terrorists that is disguised as military people. Don't go out, still play dead, play dead. And then I remember this guy coming inside. He had one arm on the wall and the other arm to the pathway with a gun. And he started screaming at us, get up, get up, get up. And then at one point he said, Nitzan, it's dad. And then we looked around to see who is Nitzan. And I saw that she actually got up. So we understood that this was her dad and this was a rescue. We are actually getting rescued now. And so everyone started getting up, like all of a sudden everyone. But I couldn't get up because I had the dead body on my leg. So when Adar, my friend, got up, I looked at her and I was like, you have to take her out. And she looked at me like I wasn't even talking. She was just staring at me like this. The rescuer screamed at her, why are you just standing there? Come on. And then she went to him. And then I saw Ben that got up and I said, Ben, you have to take her out. And I did the same thing. And then he realized, and then he took her hand, he pulled her a little bit, and he managed to move her. And that's when I went to go out of the bomb shelter. And I had to step on top of the dead bodies. I looked up and I saw daylight, and I saw a truck, and I saw another truck next to that truck. And then I looked to the side when I completely got up, and I saw 2 soldiers leading down with the guns. And then we drove away. He told us not to look outside. And then we were evacuated to the hospital. That's where I met my dad and my uncle and my sister. After the first week, we did an interview in the press, and it gave me strength, like to explain or to talk about it, or to, like, there was nothing I could do in that situation. Instead of only the bare minimum of trying to play dead. But now I feel like this is my way of fighting this. Like, it gives me my strength back to explain and to talk about it and to tell people and to maybe make a change, hopefully, of people understanding what had happened. So it's kind of the way to fight them back. It helps me heal a little bit, because it helps me feel like I am fighting back, and also this cannot happen again.
Wow. With all this being said, we have to give God thanks for life, bro. That was a very interesting story, and also a very heartbroken one. Yuval, you are a hero. You are a massive superstar, and I love you so much. I love you all so much. I'm happy to be here to witness what went down. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for your suggested comments. You guys are the best. Thank you so much, everyone. So, I'll see you guys in the next, session of music. Thanks for watching. Peace.